like to say welcome to everybody. Olatunji will start today's presentation. Introduce yourself in the chat session so that I know those who are here. Okay. So once he
Thank you very
finishes,
much.
then I'll come and moderate the question session. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Olatunji. Olatunji, the floor is yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Please,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Loud and clear. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So I want to appreciate the organizer once again for this opportunity. And we'll just continue from where we stopped yesterday. And as we are all aware, the major focus of this master class is to emphasize on why we need to be visible, why we need to work on our visibility as researchers. And I anchored yesterday's presentation on that no matter how you try to even make your work available, it starts from the process of you submitting them for publications. So imagine you submitting your work to a very wrong journal platform. And after submitting to a very wrong journal platform, you still went ahead to make that work visible to everybody. And for every researcher that reads such work from that platform, you are in a way giving them a wrong dose because that particular article was published in a not so good journal. So today I just want to show us some, I want to explain to you why you don't have to put your work in predatory journals and how you need to identify if a journal is predatory or not. So I want to show you some do's and don'ts of when you want to send your work out for publication. So I titled this presentation Identifying Predatory Journals. So, and I gave a brief definition of what predatory journals are. Said they are publications that exploit the open access publishing model for financial gain. They prioritize profits over scholarly integrity by charging publication fees without providing legitimate peer review, editing, or publishing services. Yes, we are all aware that the major focus, the major keyword that is in the front burner now is open access. Everybody is saying, make your work available for all. Let knowledge be open. Let everybody be able to see what you have out there. And so some platforms have been able to capitalize on this area because everything wants to happen. Because of that, they now went ahead to create their own avenue to start milking people, collecting money from them without doing a thorough check of work. So predatory journals are those platforms that are just after your money. They don't do serious peer review. They don't edit your work. They just collect your money from you and publish the work for you. So, and I gave some characteristics of predatory journals. I said, number one, they have a poor quality indicators. They have minimal and also the rapid publication promises. Sometimes you send your work out maybe on a Monday, and by Tuesday or Wednesday, you got a mail from them that the work has been accepted for publication and you have to pay this amount. Is a very big red flag when you are sending your work out. So you should be very careful about that. And sometimes they also mislead the journal names and they also fake their impact factors. And most especially when you check their website, you find it so difficult to even see the names of the editorial board. So these are some characteristics of predatory journals. And I also said they they engage in suspicious practices and they are also aggressive in email solicitation. You see them bombarding you with emails, even when you don't send any work to them, they send mails to you, disturbing you to come and submit your work to them. It's a sign of predatory journals, and sometimes they also hid their publication fees. Since after you submitted the work and they accepted it for publication, they will now be telling you the amount, the APC, that's article processing charge. It is after you get the work to them and they approve it for publication, they will now disclose the publication fee to you. Then we also mentioned that they also do false claims about indexing. Some of them will even go ahead and as far as telling you that that particular journal is indexed in Scopus, and they will even put the logo of Scopus on their websites. And some of them even go as far as cloning a journal that is indexed in Scopus and putting it on their own platform. So they will put the hyperlink of that particular journal that is indexed in Scopus on their own platform. It is only when you now click on it that you do a further check, you now discover that the journal is not even indexed in Scopus. Also, they fake their office addresses, and you also find missing of vague peer review processes and also lack of proper archiving. So I also went further to list some other characteristics about them. Said they promise quick publication. They also give unusual submission email addresses, and also their website quality is always poor and scope too broad or vague. I mentioned this to yesterday, that when you open a journal platform and you are seeing that their scope of, like, the scope of interest is in almost all field of study. You find them accepting papers on engineering, accepting papers on medicine, accepting papers on management and business administrations and the likes, accepting papers in almost all the field of study. So you should take note of this and run away from them. And most times you find it so difficult to even see the ISSN. Sure, we are aware of what ISSN is. ISSN is International Standard Serial Number. And also they are not listed in legitimate databases. So if you want to verify if a journal is authentic or not, I provided some of these verification tools. There are websites where you can go to verify if a particular journal is predatory or not. And the most common one is this first one, which is Bill's List. Bill's List, when you go to Bill's List, just type in maybe the publisher of that particular journal and to show you if the journal is a predatory journal or not. Then for directories of open access journals, they are where you find open access journals. Simago is mostly for when you want to check if a journal is indexed in Scopus. You use Simago, and it is arranged based on the subject areas. Then journal citation report from Clarivate. This one is mostly for Web of Science indexed journals. Then how to prevent publishing in predatory journals, I listed some points. I said, first one, you need to check the legitimate journal list, which are provided in the last slide. Then also, you should verify their indexing claims. You should also research the publisher reputation and also consult senior colleagues. Yes, no man is an island of knowledge. For everything you are trying to do, there's somebody out there that have done it before. You should be able to reach out to them to ask for their own opinion. And also, a very useful resource for you to be able to do this is that you should consult the library. That the university library also plays a very significant role in ensuring that researchers don't just end up putting their work in predatory journals. Then you should also use journal evaluation tools. And maybe I should just do some examples of these verification tools.
Please, let's drop our questions in the comment section. To make this really fast, immediately he's through with the demonstrations, we will come to start taking questions. I see that we have one question there now.
So please, can we all see my screen? I'm trying to show you this platform where you can verify if a journal
The screen I'm seeing here is still your PowerPoint.
Okay, let me stop sharing that. So please, can you see this?
Yes, we can. Bill's list.
Okay, so this is it. If you open this website like this, you put the name of the publisher in this box here. I don't know. I'm coming. Let me look for one that I've done before so we can work around it.
And the beautiful thing about what Olatunji is sharing with us now is librarians, you can be providing such services for your users, because I notice there are more librarians in this training. So your library can be providing a service like this, helping academic staff know what a predatory journal is. Okay, so this is an idea that you may want to try when you get to your library. So over to you, Olatunji.
This Global Journals Incorporation.
Okay. Okay.
So any journal published by this name, Global Journals Incorporation, please don't do any mistake of publishing with them. As you can see, Global Journals, these are the results based on this search term that I use, showing that if the journal publisher is Global Journals Incorporation in the US, please don't do the mistake of publishing with them. They are predatory journals. If I click on this, it will take me to their website. And this is their website. That's the logo. So please take notes. If you see any journal with this logo and their name is Global Journal, and I mentioned, you will now discover that they publish in almost every field. See them: computer science,
Yes.
engineering, management, medical research, science.
Yeah.
Their focus is too broad and wide.
Yeah.
See all where they are publishing. See mechanical and mechanics, chemical engineering, finance, economics, administration. This is a red flag.
Okay.
So this is one of them. I want to show you another one, omics. So there's another one called omics. I'll put the search here. OMICS. See them. Omics International. Omics is also a predatory platform. Don't do the mistake of publishing your work with them.
Okay.
So that is that about that. And
Yeah.
if you also want to check if a journal is indexed in Scopus,
Yes.
I will show you that. You go to simagojr.com. This is Simago.
Yes.
So you click on journal ranking. So if you are in the field of library and information sciences, you come to this all subject areas. Library science is classed under, I think, is under social sciences. Or even at that, just use this all subject category. You search for library science. This is it. So these are journals indexed in Scopus in the field of library and information sciences. And Scopus journals are categorized in 4 different categories. We have the Q1, the Q2, the Q3, and the Q4. And they are
Okay.
based on the impact factors.
It's actually an interactive session. Our coaching sessions are not fully training sessions. So I'm going
Okay,
to
okay.
periodically be interrupting you. So please anticipate more of that. I will be leading you based on the participants. So for now, somebody is asking a question, so you may have to switch and we may have to treat this immediately because of time. And the question is on ResearchGate. Okay.
Okay.
So we may have to switch to ResearchGate immediately. Madam Ramatu,
Okay.
do you want to open your mic and speak? I know you pasted the question here already. So can you unmute your mic, Madam Ramatu, and let's hear from you quickly.
Okay, good evening, everyone, and thank you, Mr. Olatunji. This is an opportunity to be here, and I really appreciate the knowledge since yesterday. I'm also trying to learn more. My question was, yesterday you did not demonstrate how to upload on ResearchGate, and it's like you said, we cannot, you cannot like you are publishing another journal. So when you want to put it on ResearchGate, you cannot upload all the work. You can only put the metadata. So I was a little bit confused. I don't really understand. I need more clarification on that.
Okay.
So thank you. And again, I have another question based on what you just shared now, showing us how we can get open access journal, those that are in high index database. But my question again is, those journals, are they free? That is, when you search the way you show us, how can we go about it? Thank you very much. Mr. Sylvester, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much for that question, ma. So for the yesterday's training, I didn't mention that you can upload on ResearchGate. I only mentioned that you can upload your work on ORCiD. ORCiD is to write something about your profile, show the world what you have been working on by providing your name, your qualification, where you've worked, and all your publications, their metadata. So ORCiD is just like an identifier, just the way you have DOI for articles. You can upload your work on ResearchGate even if that work has been published. But most times when you want to upload on ResearchGate, you must ensure that where that work is published is not closed access, meaning the work has to be an open access work. In a case where you want to upload a closed access work, you can't upload the full text. You only upload the abstracts and the metadata of that particular work. So you can upload your work on ResearchGate, and it's even good for you to upload your work on ResearchGate because it will even create more traffic, to create more visibility to your work, and it can also be linked to the Google Scholar platform. So if you want to upload your work on ResearchGate, this is where you click on. I don't know if you can see my screen. Add new.
We can see your screen.
So you come to add new, you come to this publish research, you click on it. So it will ask you the kind of publication you want to upload. If it's an article, you click on article. If it is a book, if it is a chapter, and the likes. So if I click on article, it will take me to the page. Select and upload the file. You just click on this and to go to your desktop or your computer system to pick the particular document you want to upload from. When you click on that, you open it, then to bring a place where you start imputing the metadata of that particular article, and you select upload. So that is that about ResearchGate. Then on the issue of the platform, I'm just showing you now that you're asking if they are free. Okay, I'm going to say it this way. Not all of them are free, but most times open access journals will ask you to pay. And how can you note that? You can see all these boxes here. If you want to select just open access journal, you check this box. The results will reduce. So anywhere you find this logo, this sign here that is showing like a padlock.
Yes.
They are open access publications. And most open access publications, they ask you to pay because access to those articles by researchers are free. And there's somebody that will need to pay for that. So that is how they mostly get their own money from the authors, except if there's an arrangement with your institution where we have different access, like the diamond and gold was mentioned to yesterday. So
okay.
it is not every journal that you find on this platform that are free. Some are not free, some are free. It is only when you now click on them that you find more information about them.
All right.
Like now, if I click on this first one, it will bring me here to give me brief about the journal, the publisher, and the area of interest. And you'll find the homepage link here where you can click on and to take you to the journal homepage. So
Okay,
it is
thank
from
you.
there you now know if it is free,
It's a free
or not.
journal or not.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, Olatunji, I thank you for your understanding. I said I'm going to be moderating this thing to be so fast so that we can take as much question as possible. We have less than 15 minutes left to close this meeting or so. So, Madam Vivian is asking a question that she tried setting up her ORCiD, but she wasn't successful. She went to www.orcid.com, but I think what you are typing there now is not the correct. If it's ORCiD you typed, then it was wrong. When we will be sending you the slides, you will see the correct URL. So, Olatunji, can you just verbally describe how to time may not permit you to do this because you did this yesterday. So doing it again today may not be necessary. We can watch the
So this is the platform. You just click on that sign up link that is up,
yeah.
or no, the register. So from the register, you put
Yeah.
your details and
Yeah. Try clicking
your
on it.
account to be
Try
active.
clicking on the register. Just walk us a little bit and let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because I have an account, I'm just going to click on register now.
We have 10 more minutes before this meeting ends.
Okay.
10 more minutes.
So you fill this information that is asking you for, and you go to the next step. You should be able to complete the registration if you follow this step. And please take note of the URL. It is
Okay.
orcid.org/register.
Okay. Then there's another question from, let's ask Madam Catherine. Dr. Catherine, please, do you have any question? Because you were drawing our attention, so we had to come back to this step by step, which has been described. The ResearchGate has been
Oh, no,
described.
you can continue. No, don't
Okay.
bother. He's already tweeting it. Yes, he's
Okay.
tweeting it. Yes.
Okay. Then for a young scholar whose work might be rejected by credible journals, can they not use predatory journal? I love this question, please, because not everybody can write an article for a Scopus journal. So, Olatunji, what do you think? Should you risk going into a
Uh,
predatory journal because you are a young scholar?
I will advise you not to risk it. There are still some other outlets there that are not even indexed in Scopus better, but they are credible. If
Yeah.
you put your work in predatory journal, the implication of that is if you work in an institution, to get to a stage when they want to verify or when they want to vet your work for promotion, imagine they needed 7 papers for your promotion, and you provided 7 papers, and out of the 7, they discover that 5 are predatory journals. They will not even assess them at all. You are left
Yeah.
with just 2, and that 2 will not be able to even help you for the promotion. So I would advise that we try as much as possible to run away from anything predatory journals. You can get some local journals and publish your work there, and you can also even see some international ones that are not indexed in Scopus, but they are
That's true. Yeah.
authentic.
So there's one important question here. I'm going to answer one. This person says, there's no name. I tried to upload a book. I will answer this one on ORCiD. There were options to select kind of citation. What is kind of citation? Or, sorry, I didn't get that. I tried to upload a book on ORCiD. There were options to select the kind of citation. What is kind of citation? Or, okay, I think the person, which kind of citation is good for upload? So I think in ORCiD, when you, there's APA, there are different styles there. You are the one that would choose what citation style you would prefer. Olatunji, I hope I'm correct, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
ORCiD, you are not uploading your work.
Yes,
You are
exactly.
only
That's one thing
providing
I saw
the
when he said I
metadata of
tried
that your
uploading a
work.
book. So,
Please, let's take it.
so you don't
You
upload.
cannot upload book. You
Mhm.
cannot upload anything. You can only provide the metadata of that particular. So it's just like a platform showing what you have been working on.
Yeah. So then this person is asking, Omotayo says, can I put an unpublished work
Like
on
about your book
ResearchGate?
ORCiD.
Can I put an unpublished work on ResearchGate?
Unpublished work. Yes, you can put an unpublished work on ResearchGate, but I will still advise that it is only when you get that your work published, then for you to increase visibility, can take it to ResearchGate. You can put unpublished work there, but unpublished work most times will not create a lot of traffic because it has not been subjected to any peer review in that way. And if you are putting work that has not been peer reviewed, it might not get enough citation expected. So
So Infinix, I don't know, the name is not there. The person is asking, I used to have a ResearchGate account. I would like you to go to your ResearchGate, sir, because there's something I want you to show them. I used to have a ResearchGate account, but now I cannot access it. Please, do you have any advice? this question is supposed to be simple. You can either do forget password or maybe the email you use. I'm not sure. But if you send me a private message, I will try to assist you and see how we can solve this. I don't know. Do you have any other advice for this person, Olatunji?
Just maybe the person forgot the password. You can do
And you
forget
can
password
recover,
and
the
be able to
password.
use the
So
account.
Olatunji, because of some people who are not academicians, like really people who are always writing for publishing, I'm talking about non-academicians now, those in ResearchGate. Can you go back to that option of where you are trying to upload an article or your work so that you can show us how to upload unpublished works, speeches, slides, or whatever? Can you show? Yeah.
Yes. So these are the options. There's even a place for preprint. I think
Yeah.
for the release, you should be able to use
Yeah. Even if
this
it's
one,
just a
because if you even
PowerPoint, good. Then you upload it.
check the scope notes of that. So if you check the scope, it's saying that draft or paper before peer review. So you have to use this. Then if you have a conference paper, you use this. For your slide, you can use this.
Yeah.
Presentations. If you have
So,
posters,
okay.
if you
Thank you
have
very much.
data and others.
Thank
So
you.
there's a place
Thank
for
you.
every kind of publication.
I was just recognizing the presence of Dr. Catherine. She has made a very useful comment. She said, unpublished work should be indicated as such, either at the beginning of the paper or at the end of it, before uploading it. Not proper to quote a work that has not concluded for public consumption. So this is just an advice for putting your work out there. So exactly why Folorunshaw Shaw is asking, so what is now the benefit of dropping an unpublished work on ResearchGate? So Olatunji, just speak to this quickly. Why should I put my unpublished work here?
You know, when I was even explaining, I said I would not even advise that you put unpublished work there because it has not been peer reviewed. So maybe you just want people to comment about it for you. You want their own opinion about the work before you now like perfect it, then you take it for publication. So if you have a community on the ResearchGate, you can always send your work out to them, let them help you check it out, make some corrections so that the work can be perfect for publication. So I would say to clean up a work, it is okay to get it on that ResearchGate for people to comment on it before you get it published. But still, I will not advise that you put an unpublished work on ResearchGate.
Thank
You
you.
want your visibility to increase.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what one thing I'm going to add here about this, while your point is very, very, very relevant and I support it, I would also like to add publishing, uploading your unpublished work on ResearchGate, it depends on the kind of work. If it's a work that you intend to publish, like he said, I don't see any need why you should put it there. But for instance, if it's a work that, like these slides we talked about, you wrote something, it can even be as simple as a 5-page tips of 5 tips to become a better librarian, and your name is there. It's a well-written work. You don't want to publish it anywhere. You can drop it here in ResearchGate, okay? And what that can help you do is it generates a sort of a DOI, a link for you for that material. It's like you are depositing that material into ResearchGate, which acts like a repository. So there's the possibility that when people search on Google, that your work may come up, which means your work is getting visibility. Okay, Olatunji, I don't know if my point is also valid.
Is valid. But for me, I'll still continue to emphasize on it that because we want to say that we should not just be concerned about we want to get our work out there, we want to put it online. We should be mindful of what we want others to consume.
Yes.
You get,